Do we got to figure out you're just some dumb trying to pick up chicks?
Right.
Or there's more to this?
Right.
What's going on, you guys? AJ Tucker here with AJ Self Defense, and this is another video sending you another reminder. Be careful who you're talking to. If someone causes you to do a double take, then you better do a double check. So imagine you sitting back on Tinder and you swiping left on all these ninjas and you just can't find one that you like. They all whack. And then you keep scrolling, you find a man in uniform and you like, you know what? Let me swipe right. Oh my God, we are a match. He's only 3 miles away. Let me see what it is. He's 26 years old. His name is Tayshawn. Man, 3 miles away. Ooh, man in uniform. He works for Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Man, he even took a picture in front of a marked car. This man is certified. He's legit. But then you do some digging and you found out that he's not legit, that he's a fake. And this is basically what happened. So the woman who was going to meet with him, she was actually in the force. And she was like, you know what? This guy does not look familiar, but I'll give him the benefit of the doubt. When I say benefit of the doubts, I say I'll give him the benefit of my doubts. Then she talked to one of her homeboys and was like, hey, do you know this ninja right here? And he was like, you know what? Let me look it up. Let me see if I know this guy. No, I don't really know who this is. This guy is a fake. And that's what they found out, that this guy was just fronting. Some of you don't remember this, man. My old heads will remember. But the great MC Breed once said there ain't no future in your fronting. If you don't know who that is, you got to look him up because those are some true words. They found out that his real name is Tayshawn. And he's just a regular old dude doing his thing. Nothing wrong being a regular old dude, but there's something wrong when you posing as a police officer. What are you trying to do? What kind of stuff are you trying to do? Luckily, in this story, nobody got hurt. I have no reports of a sexual assault, but I did wanted to highlight this story because the story was highlighted on the Crime and Law Network, one of my favorite channels, but also it's something that you need to watch out for. Make sure you do your due diligence. If somebody makes you do a double take, make sure you do a double check. Don't be blinded by love. Don't be blinded by the uniform. If there's one profession that you like, nothing wrong with that. You like a pro athlete, you like a rapper, you like a professional, a lawyer, a doctor, a dentist, you like a man in uniform. Make sure they are who they say they are. Make sure it's not somebody who's just getting in a uniform, trying to play in a costume for you or trying to cosplay for you just to get in your pants or get into your pocketbooks. Either way, they get into your pants. Whether they get in your pants or get into your pockets, they get into your pants. So just do your double take, do your double check. I always say keep your head on the swivel for danger, but this right here, you just need to know it. You can't just let somebody fool you like this. You got to do your due diligence. And so anyway, they caught the guy and they interrogated him and they brought him in. They brought him to justice. Luckily, nobody got hurt. But the thing is, you don't know what this guy has been into. You don't know how many girls he's duped. There's no telling because he was pretty tight-lipped when they was asking him questions, even though they knew the information. They was like, hey, do you have a family member in the force? And he was like, no. Because I guess to get this uniform, you had to go through some rigorous process and you had to show your ID. But let's be real. You know and I know that you can easily get your hands on any kind of uniform to impersonate somebody. You could just easily do it. You can go to an embroidery shop. You can make the stuff yourself. You can look. You can scan it. You can get on Google Scan right now and scan something and see exactly what make and model that shirt is. I can go to Alibaba and I can order 1,000 shirts for like a couple $100 and I can make a bunch of these shirts right now. You know, maybe not a fool officer, but it can fool somebody on Tinder, fool somebody on TikTok. So it's very easy to do that. But the thing is, even though it's easy to do that, it is also easy to check up on somebody. It is also easy to Google somebody's name. It's easy to put their cell phone number into the system. Go to something like Been Verified or Truth Finder. I'm not a sponsor. I don't have no sponsorships. I'm just telling you how to check up on somebody. You got to check up, man. The more you like somebody, the more you have to check that person to see if they're right for you. So this right here, man, luckily got a warrant issue out for him. He was carrying firearms as well, but you cannot impersonate an officer unless somebody wants you to, if you know what I'm talking about. But anyway, that's all I got, man. I'll see you on the next one.